What's up? You noticed
What?
we can show chats today.
Yeah, I guess there was some kind of glitch with the program or something.
Cousin Randy, what's up? As you can see, I am Cousin G, the chief smell maker, and this is Cousin Johnny, the chief smell tester.
Oh, you were lagging there a little bit.
You're lagging.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, you're lagging. You're frozen and all that stuff. I mean, you're okay now.
Am I lagging, everybody?
What?
Am I lagging still?
A little bit, but I think you're right now.
All right. So, how you been, Johnny? It's been a week. We haven't really talked much because you've been with some boats and hoes. You've been in the ocean.
Yeah, yeah. I went on a cruise.
Nice.
It was fun.
Did you see any sharks?
No, but we saw like I guess that it's a school. Is it called a school of dolphin? There's like 20 of them.
I think so. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I need people in the chat. Google, find out.
Yeah, I don't know what a group of dolphins are called, but we saw a group of them. It was a whole bunch of them.
They're not called a gaggle. It's a gaggle of geese.
Yeah. And we were trying to see a whale, but like the guy in the boat, one of the employees on the boat, he was just like, "You're not gonna see a whale." I was like, "All right." he's like, "Not in these waters. You're not gonna see a whale." I'm like, "Okay."
Why?
He's just they're not there. The whales are not there.
Is it too cold?
No,
because you went north, right?
Yeah, I went up to Canada. I spent a day in Halifax, and that was, it was it was upsetting going to Halifax.
Why?
Because like it was nice and everything like that, and they had decent food and all that stuff, and I tried a few things I never tried before, like the beaver tail and all that stuff, and some other donuts, and
it's a pod of dolphins.
A pod. Okay, there you go. And so McDonald's, right, in other countries, they have this thing called burgers around the world, but they don't have here in the States. I don't know why, but they don't. And the burger that was supposed to be there was the burger from Germany. And so I really wanted to try it. And I go there and they're like, "Oh, it's unavailable. It's sold out." And I was like, "Oh, man." So the only McDonald's in Halifax that was near us, didn't have the burger around the world. So
that's why you were sad?
Yeah, a little bit, because like I was like real excited. I was like, the whole way going to Canada, I was like,
I could see your excitement for that. Like I feel it in here. Like, you know what? I could feel Johnny being so excited for that.
I was very excited for that. And then like I was just like, oh, we got to hit up a McDonald's over there. I know they're doing this thing. I don't know what burger it is, but whatever it is, I'm gonna get it. And that, and I was just talking about it, with all my friends and everything like that. And because it's a group of us, we don't just travel like alone. There's like 20.
You have an entourage, we know.
Yeah, there's like 20 of us, and that's how we always, whenever we do a cruise or something like that, it's always like with the group.
You always take your kids on the cruise?
It depends. Like if we just like feel like we just got to go without the kids, we'll go without the kids. But typically, yeah, we'll take the kids because like there's a kids club on the boat.
Yeah.
And like they love that kids club, and it's like it goes all the way to 1 a.m. So
you really just leave them in the kids club for the duration of the day and just say, all right, go have fun.
Not the whole day. Like there's time slots. Like they, goes from like I think 8 to 10, then 2 to 5, and then from 7 to 1 a.m. So like they typically just go for the 7 to 1 a.m. or the 2 to 5 if they really want to go. Like they leave it up to them. And they're Apple tagged. They're tagged. So like if they walk, they're old enough that like they can like protect each other and stuff like that. And so like, we can leave them in the outdoor like water park area, and we can go to the adult pool section. There's literally like a wall separating the two.
I couldn't do that.
It's not as bad because like even it's a wall, but it's like a glass wall. So like if you look up and you look over, you can definitely see like the kids running around. So like, it's it's not unsafe. It's not 100% safe, but it's not unsafe enough to. Plus, like, there's a group of 20 of us, so like everyone's robbering.
Round robbering, they're stealing.
They're they're checking on all the kids because our kids are not the only kids that went. So like all the kids are playing together. So like,
did they have a good time? That's the question.
Oh yeah, of course, they always have a good time.
So, what was I gonna ask? Oh no, I was gonna ask. I was gonna say. So the McDonald's thing. So I could tell you every time I watch like videos or shows of people who go to other countries and show their food, and they always go to McDonald's. That's the one thing I think, even though I think McDonald's is basic and kind of gross, I mean, you're in another country when they have like things that would just never ever be at our McDonald's.
Right. Yeah.
Like if you go to Japan and they've got like a McSushi or a whatever. They have like noodles and stuff. You go to the Philippines McDonald's, they got spaghetti. I mean, like it's things like that. Like
and the desserts
just to say in the dessert, just to say in England they have the different McFlurries and stuff.
Yeah.
So just to say, like, I tried it would be,
Exactly. Right? So when I couldn't get the one item.
Even if it's not that good, like a special burger, like I wouldn't want just a hamburger with different toppings. Like that I'm not really like, ooh, I have to have. But it's the other items that like, some of them have like empanada, like pocket pastry things.
They had I think they're called the McPoppers or whatever, and they're like munchkins, but they're bigger and they're filled with stuff. And
do you ever remember for a brief moment in time, I want to say 10, 12 years ago, McDonald's had fish McBites, like little fish nuggets?
Yeah, I know them.
You go, fishy, fish McBites, fish. Yeah, those were good. I liked those. But they didn't stick around very long. No. Peyton, my older son, loved them because it was Fisher, the little thing. But yeah, so I remember. So you guys, it's been a week since our last show. 2 weeks. We didn't do one last week, and then we've been 2 weeks before that one.
Yeah.
Break time's over. We're back.
Yeah.
Things happen, surgeries, vacation. So we're back. And last week, I'm like, you know what? There's other things I was doing on Wednesday, so I didn't bother logging in. I mean, that sounds bad. I mean, I don't want to say like I don't care. I care. But how have you wonderful people been this last week? How have you guys been? We have Ellie, we have TV, we have cousin Randy. I think Josh is in here. There's probably some others who are just listening podcast style because they're busy at work, because we come on early in the East. Speaking of the East, hold on. So no, you've been back already. So Hurricane Aaron, you didn't feel the effects of that because you were up north and it was still down low. So you didn't get the push up.
Yeah, we totally missed it.
My wife is so excited that there's Hurricane Aaron because that's her name. And she goes, if you're going to name a hurricane after me, this thing better be a destructive bitch. And it's not really, right? Like it's a bad hurricane. It's just not destructive because it's not close enough, right?
Right.
So she went on this dive and found out that there's been Hurricane Aaron's like almost every 5-6 years, it seems like. At least every decade's had one. And I made a post on Facebook, like I shared the post of Hurricane Aaron. And I'm like, I've been living with this hurricane for 27 years, right? But she was all excited about it, Hurricane Aaron. So we went on a deep dive of like hurricane names. There has never been, nor is it on the list to be a Hurricane Gary. They're just not there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, Fisher. Yeah. So I don't know about Jonnie, but I know Peyton and Kellen, not on the list.
Not on the list.
They didn't make Chris Jericho's list. You're on the list. Yeah, we didn't make the list.
Huh. I don't know how they choose. I briefly looked up how they choose hurricane names, and then I totally forgot how they did it.
So they have a couple lists, and they rotate every year. Like, so this year is this list, and then I think in their alphabetical order. So I think they have a man name list and a women's list or something. But they have. But I do know they use male and female names now. It used to be just females. But they also have a retire list. Like Katrina, it won't be used again. I don't think Sandy will be used again. Although Hurricane Sandy wasn't actually a hurricane.
No,
it was a tropical storm. It was actually never a hurricane.
Huh. Interesting.
I want to say Sandy probably affected your area a little bit.
Oh yeah, Sandy.
You were close enough.
Zanny,
You
like,
probably got rain and some wind.
no, we lost power. People lost water. Like it was crazy over here.
Yeah, but well, you didn't get like the ocean waves, but you got rain, you got wind.
No, yeah, we got a lot of rain and a lot of wind destruction. A lot of trees down, roads closed. The only way we can get around. And this is before I even lived in my house. I was renting an apartment near the college, and like we couldn't even drive, so we had to bike to my parents' house, which wasn't too far, but it was still like it was.
It wasn't 10 minutes away anymore.
By bike, it probably was like 20.
Yeah, because well, that's too far, Johnny.
That's just far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's far. But it was like it was cool to ride around. Not really cool, but like because we didn't get affected. Like our little basement apartment was totally fine, and everything was fine for us. But
you were in a basement apartment,
Yeah,
so
we
it's surprised you didn't get flooded.
Yeah, our first apartment was like a little basement, 1 bedroom. It was like $900 a month. We didn't know how sweet it was until it was gone. Utilities all included and everything like that. So like,
oh, you can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't. First time apartment, it was super sweet. And especially I was making a good amount of money too at the time. I had a good job, and
Our first apartment was tiny.
Yeah, so then like we were just riding our bikes and just going around all of the debris and the trees down and all that stuff. It was crazy. People were losing their minds, but we were good. We were all right. Yeah. We still had power and stuff.
Yeah, we haven't got. I mean, it's moving up this way. We're not. I think we might get a little bit of rain, but
it's raining over here now.
Well, that's not because of Aaron. That's because of a different pressure system. Yeah,
Thanks, TV.
Oh, look at this.
Haha.
Gary was a tropical storm, but not a hurricane.
Not a hurricane yet.
TV. If I'm going to be anything, I want to be a hurricane.
Yeah, with that category 5,
You know what's funny? I always kind of fret when I like say things that I believe to be like purely factual, knowing that TV's watching, because I'll be damned if he doesn't know like a lot about a lot, or he'll just search it up. What? She didn't look. My wife just looked in the Atlantic. See, we weren't being specific in the Pacific. We were being specific in the Atlantic. So
okay.
So with that said, just but yeah, no, TV's a good. He checks my knowledge a lot, which is good. I mean, I'm not complaining. Yeah.
Sometimes I say something crazy and I think it's right, and then someone's like, "Wait a minute," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
See what happens when I listen to my wife? I talk like I know what I'm saying, and yeah. So we'll get probably some very edge band with some rain and wind, but we won't get much of anything. Dry as fuck monsoon in Colorado. Yeah, Colorado. I mean, maybe you'll have a snowy winter in Colorado.
Oh, I can't wait for the winter. I'm so tired of summer.
Dude, yesterday and the day before, like low 70s, overcast, chill. My wife goes, "It's teasing me. It feels like October." And
yeah, right. I'm ready for spooky season. So
yeah, I'm not worried about spooky season. I'm not a big Halloween fan, but I like the fall into the winter, and then I like the winter into the spring. Like those are the best times.
Yeah. I want like 20 degrees outside and ice and snow and all that stuff. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. So I had my second post-op appointment Monday. I'm still in the boot for 2 weeks.
Oh, you're still in the boot, huh?
Still in the boot. Yeah. But other than that, it's going okay. I mean, there's a little boo-boo on top of it that's being a pain in the ass. But other than that, everything's fine.
Uh-huh.
Dude, they already have Halloweens in the stores, bro.
Yeah, Walmart's already has jack-o'-lanterns and all that, and Halloween candy. They already have Halloween candy out there. It's crazy.
I think that's ridiculous.
That is a little ridiculous, yes. But
I think Halloween needs to slow its roll. But I will tell you, I think this is the first time in many years that I have this time of year, have yet to see Christmas in the store. Christmas has started to raise its head in the summer a lot. This year, though, I have not seen it yet.
You're right.
And we're in mid-August, so
yeah,
I was surprised to see Halloween, because usually it feels like Halloween and Christmas kind of blend together in the store, and then boom, it's just Christmas. No, Christmas has been popping up in their stores before October. It's been a lot in this mid to late summer. A few things, not like a full Christmas section, but
Yeah.
like pieces start floating in, like they're
Yeah.
starting to add it.
Like if you go to Costco, they have like they have those little mini magnetic dioramas that
Yeah,
like they skate around. So they
yeah,
have like right now there's like 3 of them and they're Disney themed. And
yeah.
I was like, oh,
And
okay,
normally it's right like at Target when you first walk in and they got those
yeah,
bargain section right there.
Mhm.
That's where you see the first signs of Christmas usually.
Yeah.
It might be a pine tree, it might be a ho 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 jingle bell jingle something, but it's there. And then it trickles throughout the store. It grows legs.
They're gonna do a Spirit of Christmas store. You seen those?
They already have that. Did you not know
Yeah.
that?
No, I
There's
didn't.
like
I
only
gotta
a
find
couple in
one.
the country, and one of them's near you.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go to that Spirit of Christmas.
Yeah,
If it's
it's
as
like
good as the
it's
Spirit of
Christmas.
Halloween's, then I gotta go.
Yeah, I remember last year when they popped up. There was only a couple, and they're mainly on the East Coast. And there was one in near close enough to you that it was worth driving to. Like you can go to it, not like a plane trip, right?
Right.
I can't remember where though,
I gotta
but
look
yeah,
at it.
I would go to that.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I think it'd be cool. I'm not a big Christmas guy, but it'd be cool.
I'm slowly letting Christmas back into my life because that's when my sister passed away, when Christmas. So like ever since she passed away, I haven't really been feeling Christmas. Every since Christmas makes me upset. So like last year I let Christmas in a little bit, and like I'm gonna let it in a little bit more this year, get more into the Christmas spirit. But yeah, like it's been a minute since like I've been full blown Christmas, you know.
Can I be frank? Let me be frank from it. When I was younger, I kind of dug Christmas, right? Then you get older, you're kind of like, I'm not a real big fan on like getting gifts because this is probably the first time I've publicly said this. Well, if I want something, I usually buy it for myself, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like as an adult, when I get a gift, I feel I'm a dick, so I feel disappointed. Like if I get something I really didn't care to have, right? So I get disappointed. So I'm like, I'd rather just not you give me a gift because then I won't be disappointed in it. And if I want, so I'll just go buy it myself. That's why I don't have to worry about being disappointed. And when my kids were little, I enjoyed Christmas for them, but now they're bigger and they kind of like care. Just buy us something expensive and we're fine, right? They don't care.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't get into the now that we're gonna. Well, even though they're on the other side of the country, now that we're gonna have a grandchild. That might be a little bit different getting Christmas for them. But since we don't live nearby,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just can't get into Christmas really. Like, I enjoy Christmas. Like, I don't hate it. I don't get into it. Right? I'm not a fanatic. I enjoy Christmas lights in the winters and and some of the smells and the cookies. I fucking love the cookies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like someone buys you a gift and you're like, cool. Like I feel like, and then you disappoint them because you're not excited, but you're not excited because you really don't fucking want that. But it's this thought that counts. So to avoid that, I'm just like, just don't give me gifts. Give me cat. If you have to give me something, money works fine, right? Josh Ricks, you cannot have my Snoop on the stoop. I bought that for myself. He's my homie. He's coming out. He's gonna come out this year for Christmas, hanging out. I don't know where he'll be, but he's hanging out. Yeah.
The only thing I don't.
Oh, go ahead.
So the only thing I don't like about Christmas is that damn elf.
Oh yeah, I don't. Well, the Snoop on a stoop. Snoop on a stoop is kind of like that.
Yeah, but you don't have to move him around, right?
You don't have to. No, I just chill him. He just chills.
Yeah. See, the elf, you gotta move him around every freaking day.
And you know who's a pain in the ass to buy for Christmas? She's sitting on the couch over here, my wife. Because I like, what do you want? I don't know.
You don't get her what she wants. You get her
But
something.
that's the thing, though. Then that rolls back into, I'll buy something. It's not what she wanted. Then I feel like she's disappointed in it. So I'm like, fucking, I ain't buying anything. So here's some money. Here's some gift cards. Go buy yourself, right? So that's why I say, what do you want? And my boys just say, that's what do you want? Buying something they want, right? Sometimes I buy the boys something I want to buy them.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that often. But yeah, with my wife though, she's always, to me, she's always been. There's a few things I know she wants that she'll like no matter what I get. But outside of that, it's hard to shop for her. One, because if I buy clothes, they never fit right. They don't look right because I'm a guy. I don't know shit about girls' clothes, right? So I always get it wrong. I have failed every time, with the exception of like a football jersey or a hoodie. I fail every time when I try to buy clothes for my wife. So I just let her. Here's money. Go buy your own clothes. What's up, Vato? How you doing? Miss you, buddy. See, you agree 100%. I don't know what you're agreeing to because I don't know where you came in at, but I'm glad you agree with me.
He's current.
Yeah.
No, I never ask my wife what to get her, and I always get her. I always get her gifts. Always get her a gift, and that she always loves it because I know her. Like I know exactly. Like I know what she likes. I know exactly what she's gonna like, and
see, I feel that way too. I feel like we just hit our anniversary last week. I've been married 26 years. 26 years. I feel like I know what my wife likes. In reality, I've got no freaking clue because I feel like I know her. I'm like, oh, she's going to love this. And it's kind of like, cool. Like, so I don't know if it's just for the last 2.5 decades, I've just pretended I know what she likes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. She's smiling at me. Like, I know some stuff she likes, but I can't talk about it. Right. But yeah. I mean, but I do know if I buy her anything Indianapolis Colts, she'll love it. So I kind of go to that.
Right.
Hoodies. She loves hoodies, right?
See?
Hot tea. She loves hot tea. But at the end of the day, how much tea and hoodies and coffee can you fucking buy?
That's true. Yeah.
Chocolate, right?
Lego flowers.
I buy chocolate and then she bitches, I can't eat chocolate because I get fat. Well, fucking, what am I going to buy? Diet chocolate? You can't.
Lego flowers.
She does like Lego flowers. So
Lego sciencey thing.
Yes. See, so there are some things. But then I get bored with that. Like, I just feel like I'm just regurgitating the gifts. Go on a trip. Well, see, then that's the problem. We have kids who bitch about, I don't want to go on a trip this year. Like,
leave them at home.
To get Christmas?
Leave the kids at home and you go on a trip with your wife.
We can't leave the kids home. You know why? Because my wife is afraid that even though it hasn't happened in the 9 years we lived in this house, that when we leave, the old wires are going to catch on fire and the kids aren't going to get out of the burning house. Keep in mind, it has not burned since we've been here, but I knocked on wood. But the moment we leave without the kids is when it's going to happen, when they're home by themselves, because, well, they don't wake up when their phone alarm goes off, when they going to wake on a fire alarm. I guarantee you when they can't breathe and it's hot, they're going to wake the fuck up and they're going to get out. So that's why we don't go on trips without it unless there's a grandparent who stays. But then again, we're not worried the house is going to burn down when grandma's staying here.
Grandma will wake up.
Yeah, grandma will wake up.
All right.
Fucking walk.
We have to back up for a little bit here.
Okay, good.
Why does she think that the house is going to go on fire? Has there been
an incident? The house was built like 180 years ago, and the wiring in this house is that old. Like when we replaced the ceiling fan, and so, usually I could do it myself. I replaced ceiling fans before. I popped the old one off, and then I saw the wires. I'm like, which wires? What? They all looked the same.
That's my house. My house.
It was 1900 wiring, and then I even showed my dad. My dad's like, I don't know what the fuck what that is. we got a kid who's an electrician comes over, and he goes, oh yeah, that's this old school shit. So you have to do special. He goes, you should rewire the house. I'm like, well, I'm not paying for that. So that's why she's concerned, because it's an old ass house.
Okay, so like
nothing's ever happened when we're not home. It's not going to happen when we're here.
Nothing's ever happened, like no sparks or power went out and freakishly or anything like that?
There is nothing that occurred that would indicate we should have a fear of that happening. No.
Okay.
It's a mother's fear, right?
Okay. All right. I see. I'm like that with allergies and stomach, like Pepto-Bismol and stuff like that. So the kids, I made sure I got their allergy medicine and their Pepto-Bismol. My wife's like, they never had an issue with their stomach ever. I said, yeah, but the one time I don't get the Pepto-Bismol when we go on the trip, it will be the time that they get a messed up stomach and they're in pain and we have to scramble, try to find Pepto or antacids for them and all that stuff. So like, that's how I am. I'm like that with things like that, but like, I'm not going to worry about my house burning and all that. Yeah. But I get it.
No. So that's why we don't go on church without the kids. So,
I mean, they're old. They're not little kids. Like your kids are older, you know.
One's going to be 16 in 2 weeks. The other one's going to be 18 in a month.
Yeah, y'all should be going on a vacation every summer.
One drives and the other one's learning to drive. Yeah, so
you and your wife
And
should
you know
go
what's
away for a
funny,
week,
though?
at least once
Once
a
the
year.
kids move out and we leave, so we can leave the house by itself, and
Well, no one's gonna
it's always
die if the
going to
house is by
happen when
itself.
we're gone and the kids are here.
If
I
the
told her, I said, well, have the kids sleep in the living room on an air mattress so they're together. And if it gets hot, at least they're together, right? But no, so that's why we don't go on trips by ourselves unless the kids are somewhere else or at a camp or a grandparent comes and stays with them.
Mhm.
Because so when my mother-in-law used to come twice a year for a few weeks each time, she would always say, you know what, you guys go away for a weekend, I'll stay with the boys. So my wife and I would go away for a couple nights. But now my mother-in-law's age is catching up to her, and she's all broke back and can't barely walk right now. Just had
Mhm.
surgery and stuff, so I don't know where she's coming back out. So we don't have that, which is fine. But yeah, and we can't. And plus, if we go somewhere, all four of us, we have to board the dogs unless we take the dogs with us, right?
Yeah.
And this is the thing, right? My wife was left alone a lot when she was a teenager. If any house was going to catch on fire, it was her fucking house. Her dad built their house by hand. It was like an adobe house. It was not electrically or structurally sound at all. Like, bless his heart, rest in peace. He did a great job. But if anything bad was going to happen, it was in that house.
Now we're getting to the root of all this.
So she had irrational
probably was scared growing up that the house was going to burn down around her and her parents weren't going to be there. So, all right. Yeah. See?
Like, and they lived so far out of town that when she was like 9, they taught her how to drive in case she had to drive in town for an emergency.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 9-year-old little ass Aaron?
Well, if she had a tractor, I think that would have been okay. I think
no, there was no tractor.
Farm equipment, they let kids drive. I think like young people can drive farm equipment, something like that.
In Iowa, they can.
Yeah,
did you know that?
That's why I heard something like that where like you can't drive cars, but they can drive farm equipment, and I was like, oh, okay.
In Texas, you can get a hardship license. So if you have a 15-year-old, they can get their driver's license at 15.
Oh.
It's because it's a hardship license. So if you have like a lot of medical problems and you need your son to be able to drive or daughter or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my thing about Christmas. I like the winter. I would say I like winter, not Christmas.
Right. Yeah. My wife, I get her 3 things. There's like I get her either a book or I get her a book or
I buy her a book sometimes,
or like an album or some kind of music that she likes and she doesn't have, and I get her snacks that she likes, jewelry, some kind of like something to make her warm, like either a blanket or one of those. She likes those blankets that you can wear with the hood.
Yeah,
like she's got like 2 of those.
I can see that.
Yeah, she has like 2 of those. And whatever she's into, because right now she's heavily into crochet. So like, if she's still into crochet around Christmas time, the theme of the gift will be around her most current interests. So it would be right now, if I were to buy her a gift, it would be a crochet. So like, yeah, I just watch her.
What's the method for the kids?
For the kids,
Yeah.
They usually the kids. I don't know. I just get them whatever. I get them whatever, and they love it, and that's it.
You know, my favorite thing is we did this to Kellen. We had to make a list last year. Didn't get him shit on the list. I kind of like.
I tell my kids to make a list, and they never make a list. They never make a list. I'm like, why aren't you making a list? I told you to make a damn list. So I have to think of something, and I come up with like 3 or 4 like really fun gifts for them that like they didn't know they wanted, and when they get it, they start freaking out a little bit, and they're like, and they have a good time. So
yeah, I had to make a list just so I could take him off the scent of what I was actually getting him. We got him. There was a pair of Travis Scott shoes that dropped that he wanted. Mm-hmm. I didn't get them on the initial drop because you had to enter like a raffle thingy, like a draw to be able to buy them. Right. So I had to buy them on the aftermarket on StockX. So I paid probably twice, 3 times what I should have paid.
Yeah.
But he really wanted them. And I was like, it's Christmas. All right, so I'll do that. Because they get one big gift. They like basically one gift and then our Christmas trip. Because we were doing our trips. And this year, with it being Peyton's last Christmas as a high schooler, they decided they just wanted to stay home and have a big Christmas at home this year. So
that's cool. That's good.
So just the 4 of us. I don't know how big we're gonna get, but
hey, make it big. Yeah. Get a bunch of little gifts that I'm saying, like a bunch of little.
Like there's 100 gifts here, and they're all like,
yeah. Get him a Lego set and then wrap each piece of a Lego. So he has to like.
Dude, I am not against that. Like,
that's hilarious.
Well, what you do is you do that for each of them, and if they mix up their gifts, you fuck up your Lego set.
That's it.
Oh, now that's an idea.
That would be chaos.
Oh, it would be so much chaos. So much chaos.
They'll never forget it.
There'd be so much fighting in my house, screaming. Because Peyton can't handle that kind of chaos. He's orderly. Like, that's too chaotic. Okay. And Kellen, his ADHD would just drive him nuts. He would not. It'd be so much fun, though. Like, where you just sit back and watch it unfold. Like, don't say a word, just watch it.
Oh man, you don't have they're getting older, so like there's not a lot of Christmases left to do stuff like that.
You see this? I still gotta take this to my office. See this thing I got?
Oh, Little Moon Man.
Yeah, the MTV Moon Man.
That's
cool.
Cool.
And I have the piranha from Super Mario Brothers too.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta take it to. This is for my office. They bought it. I don't know why I have this, but I have it. That was cool. His little hand moves. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that. Like his little fingers move. His hands.
Oh, yeah.
So it's nice flipping them off.
Nice. There you go.
Fuck yeah. He only had 3 fingers. So that's what he's doing.
Oh, man. Yeah, speaking of jobs, you may know. But like for the past, like, I don't think you know, but for the past, like, 4 years, I've been like really going through it and like drowning.
I know, you tell me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like as far as job goes, or like
no, just like everything, like the stress of money and like trying to find something that is equal to what I was making before COVID.
Let me interject for a minute before you go on your tangent, because one, I do know, because we do talk about it, but I'm gonna say this. I think the stress when it comes to money specifically is something you put on yourself, not something that is, I don't want to say it's not real, because it's real because it's how you feel, right? I think it's more you're putting that stress on yourself rather than, because if it was really that bad, you would make certain changes, right? I really feel like if it's that bad, we would know. At least I would know.
I don't show a lot, and like, what I'm saying, like, I don't you wouldn't know it, but like,
if it was that bad, you wouldn't have gone on a cruise, duh. Right? So it's undue,
and this is where because like it's like that's a conversation that like can't be online. So like that's something I have to tell you, like,
because I'll say, like, I stress out too about money, and so does my wife. I'm like, oh, we have no money. Knowing how much we make together and what we have coming in, there's no reason I should be stressing. Mm-hmm. But I create that stress because I see it all go out, but I don't know where it's going, and then I'm like, it's gone.
Yeah. But
then in 4 weeks, it's all back again, and then it's gone. So like, it's just a yo-yo. But I feel like it's the stress that we put on ourselves because we want to be comfortable, and not being comfortable, like not having the ability to not stress about money creates us, it puts us in an uncomfortable situation. Yeah. And we'd rather be comfortable, right? Like, I know that your old situation, you guys survived, you're fine. Like, the world's not going to end. It could always be better.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't think you were in a situation that was harming your life, but it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, it was like if one bad thing happens, we'd be screwed. Like if
I
one
feel like that every day.
if one thing goes wrong, like it'd be all over. It'd be all over. We would lose like everything. So like we've been
I
very
feel like though
lucky.
90% of America, 90% of the world is probably like that.
Yeah.
Where most people, like, if one major thing happens, then they're
Oh
in
yeah.
a really bad
Everything's
spot.
wiped. Everything's wiped out. If one thing happens, the way
Always
the, the way well, it's still kind of like that now because I got a new job, but my new job doesn't start till October.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, so we just have to be
Well,
real
you say
careful.
a new job,
Yeah.
new position, because you're the same job.
Yeah,
You're
same
just a new
company.
position. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
new.
you're not starting over. You're just doing something different.
Well, no, I am starting over because it's a new company because my company got acquired.
Okay.
So the company got acquired. Old position is going to somebody else, but the new position opened up, and it's a new job in this new company now, and and now it puts me back to where I was pre-COVID times. So
Yeah.
now we can be comfortable now, you know. But yeah, but now even now so right now both cars they're in the shop right now. One car is leaking oil and the other car is shutting off by itself for some bizarre reason.
Well, to
So
be fair, you've needed a new car for the last 4.5 years. You just haven't pulled that trigger yet. You've been looking for 4.5 years.
yeah, we just but we can't do it because right now New Jersey's electric bills are like $700 to $800 a month for the electric bill, and I don't even have a pool or anything. We barely run the AC. We kind of suffer a little bit because the electric bill, and it's not just me though. It's everybody in the whole state. Everybody in Jersey's
Why?
electric bill. I don't know what they did. They did something. The governor did something. I wish I could take him out back. He did something where I don't know. The power companies changed where they get the power from or something like that. So it costs more. And now everybody has to pay a shit ton more for electric. My friend who has a pool, his electric bill was like $900 something for this last month, and it's insane.
So your wife can do her job from anywhere, right?
Yeah, she can. Yeah,
So move.
that's what I've been saying. We need to go sell this house and go somewhere else.
Because for what she earns, you guys could live in Arkansas like kings, bro.
I know.
Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri.
I've had this whole conversation. I had this
you can have a house that's 5 times bigger than yours, 3 cars,
yeah,
fucking a pool.
I know.
Because you can find you'll be able to find a job anywhere. And if the money she makes and she can work wherever and doesn't have to go to an office, dude,
I know.
You can go anywhere.
I know.
Legit anywhere. There's no reason not to go anywhere. So what's the holdup?
Well, we don't want the kids to get out of the school system that they're in because they've been in there.
It's easier if they do it now versus when they're in high school. I'll tell you that much.
No, we wouldn't. Well, we wouldn't uproot them in there.
There's better school systems than you're in.
I know, but they have lifelong friends from pre-K and all that stuff.
Bro, your kids haven't even lived a 10th of their life yet. They don't have life. They can create a new friend.
Yeah, I know, but it's just something that we don't want to do. We don't want to.
When we moved here, Peyton was in 3rd or 4th grade, and he's got some of the best friends of his life here.
Yeah.
See, so it can happen.
I don't know, and no way, I would never get a Tesla truck.
No, those are ugly.
Not only are they ugly,
I'm highlighting Randy's comment because I want to come back to say something about it.
There's a lot of problems with the Teslas, Tesla trucks. But no, we don't want to take them out of their school right now. We'll wait till they graduate. When they graduate, then we're gonna come back around to that.
Well, you don't know. You don't know if y'all will even have.
I may not even make it.
Yeah.
I may have a heart attack and die next month. You have no idea.
If I don't stop drinking these, I'm dead. My fucking mic.
I already stopped. I totally stopped all energy drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to.
Maybe I have a cup of coffee in the morning, but I stopped with the caffeine. I was having too much. I was feeling like I was falling over. I was getting chest pains and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? My body's telling me to stop doing this because, this is happening. And it's been about almost a month now. No energy drinks.
Damn, dude, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know why you've been cranky. Yeah. So I want to say, so Randy says he thinks back to me as a teenager. Can you imagine, guys and the gals in the chat, some of y'all might have had it because I don't know how old everybody is. But if we had social media when we were teenagers, because I didn't have social media as a teenager. If we had little mobile recording devices at our palms as a teenager, I'd be in prison probably. Like, there's no way.
No, I didn't.
E-Rock peeping in. What's up, E? E and Vato in the same place at the same time. Ooh, it can get ugly.
I didn't get a cell phone until my senior year in high school. So,
dude, I didn't get a cell phone until I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of course, that was in 1998, 99, like end and beginning. So, I don't know when you were in high school. Yeah, we didn't have social media. My parents had a cell phone that was like this big.
Oh yeah,
like,
my dad had the giant one, and then he got the smaller Motorola with the bottom that flipped out and the antenna that went up. He got that one. He had all the cell phones, all the cells when they came out.
Yeah.
Then he got the BlackBerry, and he was like game changing in the BlackBerry. It's like nuts.
So Dean, welcome. Dean, social media in Flowtown was a meetup at the square. So in the town that Dean and I grew up in, on Main Street, there was a little square. It was a parking lot that just has some spots in it, and that's it. A couple benches, nothing else there. You would cruise up and down, hang out at the square. Across the street was the drugstore that had a drive-through liquor store. You can go get a soda there for like $1, like a big thing. And you just hang out there, and then you bust a couple cruises, hang out, figure out where you're going to go do some things you probably shouldn't do. And that's it. And that's how you found out what was going on. Sometimes, and the police station was literally right across the street from it. And we would sit at the square drinking, and the cops were right there. Like, the bag phone, yeah.
Oh, the bag phone. Yeah, my parents did not have the bag. My dad didn't have the bag phone, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I want to say there's 5 states. I know Arizona is one of them. Legislation, the state legislator passed a law that bans cell phones at school except for emergency medical situations. So you can't have your cell phone on, out, or nothing during school unless there's an emergency, right? So this is started this school year that started a couple months ago. Arizona, most schools start in like middle of July. They do long school. They had gone back and they'd done some interviews to find out, hey, how's this working? And all the schools are reporting the students are paying attention. The grades are better than they were last year. Yeah. The interaction with each other is higher. Kids are actually on their breaks and recesses communicating and talking to each other. There's interaction. And the school that Dean and I went to, I was just reading an article on that. Teachers reporting the same thing. Like, and some parents were hesitant because, my kid needs a phone. But if you think about it, those parents were in high school with no phones. Did you survive? Yes, right? If you needed a phone, you go to the principal's office. You go to the secretary, right?
Right, yeah.
So I personally think if you take away the cell phones in school, I think the proof's in the pudding. Grades are going to go up. Test scores are going to go up. Yeah. Social interaction is going to go up. They need that. Kids these days don't know how to socialize if it's not on a screen in their face. And that's bad. Late teens is when.
I knew about Live Journal.
I don't know what else. I know what Napster is, but that's it.
I know what Napster was, yeah.
We had the homie. What's up, dude? I appreciate you. Yeah, LimeWire. Thanks for joining, Mike. Appreciate it. I know you always can't because of work and stuff, and we go on early because of John's schedule. But, yeah, Napster. I actually made the Napster logo rug. I tufted the rug. Napster logo. It's around somewhere. I need to get all that stuff. I need to start tufting again. I liked it. But yeah, I really think they need to take cell phones. Just need to go put them in a.
Yeah,
in your pocket.
I mean, they don't need it. They already have. They have Chromebooks. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids have a Chromebook from I think from third grade all the way till high school. Like they get a Chromebook, so like they don't need a phone. They have the Chromebook. They can't do social media on it, but like it's still a screen. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, the cell phones definitely not. Like I wouldn't get my kid a cell phone. I mean, well, they have a cell phone. It's for when we go out. Me and my wife go out to like a movie or something. They have a cell phone that they can call us.
So that we started it. So we had a third phone that was a house cell phone. So when we were gone, the kids had it, or if one of the kids went to a friend's, they could take it. But then that kind of graduated to, okay, Peyton got to the age where we wanted him to have a phone. So that became his phone. And then Kellen at later got a phone. But this is, so until Peyton was 16, he didn't get social media. The only social media he's allowed to have is Instagram. And he does it for connect with the sports people at school. So because they have things that they do. Kellen doesn't even have social media yet. And he turns 16 in a week or 2 weeks. I try my best to keep now they get on YouTube and stuff, but that's a little bit different because you're watching videos versus
you know, really
posting stuff.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, look, I want you to be kids, enjoy your childhood, enjoy being a teenager. My oldest son was a deviant on social media and it caused problems. So I'm like, hey, you ruined it for your brothers. Your brothers aren't doing this shit. So you don't need social media. You want to talk to your friend, call them. You want to hang out, go hang out with your friends. You don't need to like video. But now all they do is, Peyton walks around. He's got his girlfriend video chat with the earphone in, and they talk all day about nothing. They even listen to each other if they're not even talking to each other. They just listen to what everyone's doing. And I'm like, dude, go home.
I've been there.
Yeah, workplaces too, cell phones.
Oh no, my phone's out all day at work. My phone is out all day. I have TikTok on windowed mode, and so it auto scrolls. So like I have it in my ear, so I listen to that. I got YouTube videos playing, music, but like the way it is in my job, like as long as like you're not touching your phone and having it, you can have your AirPod in your ear and listen to stuff. As long as you do your work. If it starts to affect your work, then they'll they'll tell you to put it away. But you just have to be smart about it. You gotta have a good balance. Like I have a very healthy balance of more work than actually looking at my phone. And plus, like everything goes to Siri on my ear. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like someone texts me, Siri tells me to text and asks me if I want to reply. So all I do is say reply and I say what I want and then Siri sends it. So I don't really have to touch my phone.
Phones in the workspace.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of people always being on personal calls while at work.
Yeah, no.
I mean, like shoot a text, right? Because you could do your job, shoot a text real quick, and then do this.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Or if you pick up your phone, take a 10-minute break, you just want to mess around to kind of get your mind. I'm okay with that. But those who are just always taking personal calls, like, no, you need to focus on what you're doing. I think you can still focus on what you're doing while you text back real quick because that takes literally seconds. But I don't know. Not everybody feels the same. These kids today don't know what it means to go outside. That's the thing, right? Growing up, I knew what time to come home because the street light came on. On the weekends, my parents would be like, "Oh, outside," and the door was shut and they lock it. You're outside. Don't come in. You thirsty? There's a water hose.
Yeah. So like my daughter is like that. She rides bikes uphill. She's got a 10-speed. So it's like she knows how to change the gears and ride bikes up the hill and all that stuff. And she will go and she'll go out but the only thing is like she is the only kid that's like that. She's the only kid that it will go out and explore and do that kind of stuff. But like the neighbor kids and they're not interested. The kids in the entire area, they don't do that stuff. So like, she only has like her brother, her uncle, and her mom that go. I don't do that because I'm lazy and I'm tired all the time. So like, when she ventures out on her bike, it's usually with my wife or her uncle or her brother, and that's it. So like, yeah. But she's my daughter's like that. She goes out there, she tried to drink from the hose, but like she didn't know how to do it, so like she ended up spraying herself in the face.
That's hilarious.
It's like,
She gets out there though, like when she rides with your brother-in-law. Like your local pizza joint knows who she is because
yeah,
they're
yeah,
always
yeah.
going down there. Like,
yeah, I mean,
so that's part of childhood that's I think beneficial because they're out there, they're riding the bikes, they're doing that, going to these places, interacting with the uncle. That's good childhood, right? They're not just sitting there.
yeah.
Now, some kids, based on is neurodivergent, is that the right word I'm looking for? Like they have different processes.
Yeah.
So their interaction on the screen, like that's a positive for them. So you can't always just put everybody in the same kind of like hole, like, oh, screen time is bad. It's beneficial to some because it keeps their mind focused on what they're doing and they're not causing chaos elsewhere, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what Michael's little did parents know hose water was private, right? I don't know if I drink it now.
I mean, you just have to let the water run. Like I told my daughter, I was like, just let the water run because it comes out hot.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, in Arizona, you gotta let that bitch run for like 20 minutes.
you let
I remember making that mistake. Oh, water! Fuck! Like it's
like,
hot. Yeah.
the old water stays in the line, and like
Yeah.
there's mold and stuff in there. So like
Snakes, bugs,
just let the water run when it gets ice cold, and then that's how you know it's fresh, and you can take a sip.
Archie, you're still here. You didn't miss the fun. You are the fun. Is any place so you? No, I think that's like a New York thing, and maybe Philly, where they come and pop the hydrants and use the hydrants as like a water fountain, playing it. That's not a West Coast thing.
Yeah, and like in Brooklyn, they do that. They put as long as you put a sprinkler cap on there, you don't get in trouble. But like when I was a kid, when they opened up the hydrant, they didn't have a sprinkler cap, and there was one of our buddies was holding the end and diverting the water up in the air with his hands. Like that's how I did it before. I was playing with the fire hydrants before they had sprinkler caps, like in my area.
So 30 spring. Jay does. I think his work schedule is not conducive to our show stream, but he doesn't come by often. But when you do, Jay, we appreciate you. And like you said, yes, hashtag community. I mean, there's no reason for people to be ugly towards each other. One love, my friend. You know what's funny? Reverse.
Make me laugh.
Two and a half. Reverse 3 years, right?
Uh-huh. You know what's real funny?
It would be different.
Our YouTube, our names don't pop up on the screen. See how you have cousin G, cousin Jonnie, like.
Yeah, it does when I don't show the chat when the chat thing goes away.
There you go.
See? Yeah. So 3 years ago, different story. But now, like when craziness is going around me, I'm like, I don't have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think people hold on to hate and negativity just for the sake that they could be like, oh, that person's bad. But really, I mean, you haven't said a word to someone in 2 years. Are they still that bad? Or are you just holding on to?
I don't know. I mean, some people
Right.
just they.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have time for it. Like, and I think that's growth because there would be a time where I would have time for it. I'd entertain the shit out of it. But man,
yeah.
a lot of things I've gone through on my personal side, it just ain't worth it, man.
Michael,
Yes.
Yes, Mike. Yeah.
Or kids being blasted across the neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I wish. When you see videos of the East Coast kids with a fire hydrant going, we didn't have that. That would have been badass. I mean,
but the thing is, like, it wouldn't be like a normal thing. So like the person who's directing the water is in control of that. So if like, you know, little Christopher came walking down the street and he's always real annoying, then that's it. He would get the full force.
Last little Christopher,
he would just go. He would
little annoying some
and
bitch.
Then let a car drive with the windows down.
Yeah, we didn't have that. And quite honestly, we didn't play with the hose too much because, you know, Arizona didn't have a lot of water. So, yeah, man, that would be See, my whole life, I've always been infatuated with New York City. I feel like I should have grown up in Brooklyn in a row house or like in the apartments and fire escape. I missed out on a lot of cool shit.
That happened to my mom, and to this day, we still remind her about it. We were driving, and she saw the hydrant was open, and at the time the car we had didn't have power windows, so she's there with trying to crank it up, but she was driving at the same time, and she didn't do it fast enough. So like, water came pouring in, and then she tried to like hold it with her hands, and we still laugh about it. Like still laugh about it every now and then whenever.
Do you know why fire hydrants are different colors sometimes, or like the tops of them are different colors?
No, I don't.
Because that indicates that the fire hydrant is dead or dry. Like if it's not going to give you water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why would they have a fire hydrant just bring you water?
Because at one point it probably worked, but it's no longer.
It's no longer in service.
So yeah, so they'll paint the top, or if like there's something going on, maybe broken pipe, so now this hydrant is down. Now I don't know if that's a universal thing, but where I'm from, yes, they would change the color of the fire hydrant because you'd have red fire hydrants, yellow ones, there was green, always different colors. I want to say the red ones were the good ones. Let me see. Yes, and the colors also signify the flow rate of the water they provide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a red one means a flow rate of less than 500 gallons a minute. Orange means a flow rate between 500 and 999 gallons a minute. Green is 1,000 to 1499. Blue means 1,500 or greater. Black means restricted use. It's connected to non-potable water, and purple means it's connected to shitty water, often for firefighting purposes. So there you go.
That's crazy.
And then they'll paint when it's dead. They have a certain color they'll paint it to.
So from my house, if you drive 2 towns over, all their fire hydrants they painted them like Smurfs. So they have a white top and a blue body. So when you drive around, it's like they all look like Smurfs.
That's pretty cool. You know what I saw? They're talking about hand cranking the windows.
Yeah.
I saw somebody was restoring this car, and they put it looks like the hand crank, but when you push it down, it does an automatic window down. You push it up, and then the window goes up. So it looks like the old school crank, but it's automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Unless you're in the Palisades, and then it's empty. Yeah. Dude, the fire in California, the Palisades. I don't know about the other communities because I don't hear about them, but you hear about the Palisades a lot. They got fucked. They had an empty reservoir that was out of service that they thought was in service.
Oh, wow.
No water. They didn't send. They just let that community burn.
That's crazy.
And yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff happening on that side of the world right now. But I try not to like worry about it too much, so I like to live by the mindset that if it doesn't affect me, I don't let it wreck me. But sometimes you have to like just be concerned and help others. But for the most part, yeah, you don't have to get overly drawn into people's things unless it's a humanitarian type of thing, right? What do you smell?
Oh, the one, the new one.
Was it velvet?
Yeah.
That one? Okay. So I need you to send me a screenshot of the scents that make it so I can order the ingredients.
Okay.
It's in the book. You got the book. Then I'm going to order stuff to make the stuff for that label I showed you. Yeah. I'm going to order the scents because I already know what I need for that. So we could play around with like levels of it to make it smell how we want, but I already know what to go in it.
That's it, man. That's it. See, new scents are
and this
mastermind.
The label one I showed you about, I'm excited about.
It's cool. I like it. You should wait till you guys see the new label. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. It looks. I still want to just tweak it. I want to play with it a little bit more. But we can get the scent made. Yeah. So I need a schedule. I need to.
Oh, I'm. Yeah. You gotta touch base with me because I am
calling of the herds. I don't know what that means, Mike. Did I miss something? I missed something.
I am gonna have some surgery done. I'm gonna have an operation, so I'm gonna be out for an entire week. So
you're getting your tubes tied.
Yeah. We're gonna stay.
Are you really getting a vasectomy?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it done. I don't need any more kids. I got the 2. I don't need any more. When they asked me, that's part of the thing. Like, do have kids? I say, yeah. How many? 2. Okay, good. Then you're fine then. Okay. I guess if you have 1, I don't know.
They try to convince you.
Yeah, they try to talk you out of it. But I went for my consultation and like
They do the same thing for the girl. They try to. I think they did that with my wife when she wanted. They're like, "Are you sure?" She goes, "Yes, I had 3. We're done."
yeah, I'm done. I'm done. So yeah, I went to the consultation and like he's like, by the time I'm done with you, if you have a kid, it's because God wanted you to have another kid. He says, because I'm gonna cut here and I'm gonna burn here, and these 2 are never gonna touch each other ever again. And I was like,
Dude, I know
cool.
somebody who had got his wife pregnant twice after it.
Because you have to flush your system. He says the reason why that happens, because I said, like, I've heard of this. He goes, yeah. He says, because you have to.
But this was like not just after. This was like a year after.
A year after? Then something went wrong then.
Yeah.
Because the way he explained to me how he's gonna do it, like there's no way that can heal itself again, because it's like
a minute to acknowledge Michael's beard. Nice. Sorry, Johnny. Yeah, it just popped up. I was like, ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Yeah, I keep mine trimmed to this length. I get it trimmed every few weeks when I get my head shaved. I just keep it this length because I like it. I mean, I'm not trying to go Duck Dynasty or nothing, but
yeah,
it works.
I like this length too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't want any accidents.
64 with a 6-month-old Archie.
God.
Are you serious? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, but damn, dude. Can you imagine being 64 and you get your... Wait a minute.
No way.
How old is... I'm guessing it's not your mom, since you didn't say that. You just said pops. So I want to know how old baby mama is, because...
That's it. See?
64. Yeah, manually. Yeah, you gotta...
Manually, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta...
He gave me a set number. He was like, you got to do this at least 20 or 30 times. And I was like, oh... No problem.
He's dead serious. Either that or is the mother okay, are you dead serious or is baby mama dead? Is that how old she is? She's dead. I think you're being dead serious. So, because there's no way mom's 64. No way. Or even 60. I mean, possible, but not healthy. That's not good. I don't think that's the best.
Pops is a player, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
hell, look, wasn't Mick Jagger like 90 and he has babies, or Keith Richards or somebody? Someone's really old and keeps having babies.
Pops got
and if it wasn't for money, then bastards wouldn't be banging 24-year-olds because dead ass. But how? Okay, Archie, you can't leave me hanging, dude. How old's mom? It's just got to be stepmom or a girlfriend of dad. It can't be. Okay, Randy, 50 is a new 25. 53 with a 3-year-old and an almost 1-year-old. That's okay, because in 17 years, when the youngest is 18, you'll be 70. That's okay. Cool, right? I'm okay with that. But imagine yourself 11 years older with that. Now that's different because you'll be like 90. So, yes, Randy, it's okay to have. I think 53 is good because I'm telling you, people are living longer. So,
girls younger than me. See,
I don't even know how old Archie is, but
I've got game.
Yeah. He's either rich.
He's pulling them young ones. That's it, man.
He's either there's one or two things. I need to know more about Archie's dad. That's what I need to know. I feel like he should be a guest on a Wednesday night.
We can learn something from him.
So, Senior Archie's dad. How's it going? I think we need to have that conversation. And Ellie wanted a starting lineup, but no, I think Ellie stopped at 2. See, he knows.
He's
blessed.
Yeah, I mean, because you know why it's icky to you? Because it's your dad.
Yes.
That's why.
It's icky to you, but if it was you 64, you'd be like, it's not icky.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like, having a kid at 64, Yeah, that's
Wouldn't be me.
rough.
Just wouldn't be me. Sorry. Wouldn't be me.
You're
Couldn't
gonna
do it.
be so 10 years is 74, so 82 when they're 18, if you make it.
If you make it.
Like, oh, is that your grandpa? No, that's my dad. Wait a minute. Isn't you okay? I'm getting in your personal business. I want to ask, but anyways, yeah, we have 3 strapping young lads here.
Mhm.
Well, no, one's not here. He's in Oregon with his little brood that he's created.
Hmm.
Did I tell you? Oh, they changed. They have a new name for the baby.
Okay.
Are you a fan of Zelda by chance?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the dragon in the game?
The
Old
dragon.
school, I think. I think it's old school.
I don't remember the name of the dragon in the very
So
first one.
there's I don't know which one, but in Zelda, there's a dragon named Farron.
Okay.
So that's the name of the baby. Faron.
All right.
So,
That's cool.
which is funny because they're giving the baby's middle name the same as my wife's middle name. Well, my wife's name is Erin. So you have Farron and Aaron. That sounds close. So the baby's name almost sounds identical to my wife. All right. Randy says, gotta go. Gonna pack. Hey, enjoy your vacay, Randy. Have some fun. Enjoy the family. Not sure where you're going or what you're doing, but whatever it is, I hope you have a great time. And we'll see you next week.
It's from Twilight Princess. I didn't play that one.
Just cracked a homebrewed blue moon. I'm curious. So, did you buy? Is it like a Blue Moon kit? Do you make Blue Moon, or is it just your version of Blue Moon? Because that's good. You never know the difference as a finger if you're into it. I do like craft brews.
Orange Weiss.
Yeah.
Weiss. It's called.
It's a Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Yeah, it's a style of Hefeweizen. I don't think Blue Moon's a true. I think it's more just a wheat beer. If you use the pull and pray, there's a chance you'll spray.
Yeah, so not gonna be me. I'm gonna call tomorrow to schedule it, so I'll let you know. And I'll be out a week, actually.
When is this? Because I need it. We'll have
I
to
don't
talk.
know. I got to schedule it tomorrow. I'm gonna call tomorrow to schedule it. So
Because I don't know when I gotta make my journey up there, but I need to order some stuff first so we have everything we need.
oh, nice. He brewed it himself.
Oh, with the kit from okay, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, Blue Moon's one of my favorite. I like Blue Moon with an orange, of course. One of my favorite beers, believe it or not, they have 2. So Shock Top, I really like Shock Top.
Mm.
But Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy, it's like a wheat
summer,
beer lemon. I love that.
Yeah,
And I used to always like, Belgian wheat beer. There you go. I used to love Amber Bock because I like some of the dark beers too. Amber Bock. I feel like they can do it with a laser now. Just
I mean, it can be a 15-minute procedure in the office, but I'm gonna go to sleep for it.
You're making them put you to sleep instead of just numb it.
Yeah, damn right.
Why?
Because I'm not dealing with that shit.
No. I mean, I would do the same thing. I'd be like,
I'm
no.
going to sleep. Well, I'll wake up and I'll be fine. It's not just that. I'm getting other stuff done, but like it's. Yeah.
You're just going the full section.
I'm getting a package deal done. So that's just part of it. That's why it's a week of recovery time.
Okay, so now I know what you're doing. So you're getting a 6 change.
Oh yeah. It's time transitioning.
Never had a Blue Moon whip.
We can't joke about that because
you see your name now.
Yeah, I gotta I don't know, figure out how to stop.
Dude, that is gonna be a good sleep. I'll tell you, when I had my foot surgery, dude, I remember getting on the table and then putting some shit in my fucking vein thing, and I was like, gone.
Yeah.
I don't even remember them talking to me. Usually they talk to you. I don't remember that.
I rather enjoy it. You get a good night's sleep, and then you wake up, and
So there was a brewery in Arizona that used to make this candy bar milk stout. Dude, they would sell out every time. So we also had another brewery. You went to it, the Arizona Wilderness Brewery. The watermelon beer that we tried, I love that. The watermelon ghost has like a salty beer. Dude, so good. Hell, he said you're gonna go from Johnny to Joni. I like that. I did Johnny to Jenny, but Joni, I like that. Ellie got the jokes today. I just realized we are 11 minutes past 8, and you probably work tomorrow.
Yeah, of course I work tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I don't know your schedule anymore, man. You just got back from a week. Maybe you had 2 weeks off. I don't know.
I wish.
Yeah, I really thought today was Friday because it's been a week for me, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a week. Personnel stuff, man. Just
but I'm good. Ever since I got that job offer and like the whole thing, like I'm just a lot of pressure is off of me now. So
yeah, Mike, you would like that watermelon gosa because the gosa is like a salt. I don't know what country it originates from, but it was delicious.
I got to put more oil in my beard. I haven't put a lot of oil in my beard. I don't
Just
do
butter,
it every
buddy.
day. I don't do it every. I just put like 3 drops in, just 3 drops, and then my beard's all nice and soft again.
Oh, we're having a sale too. All oils and butters and washes, $12 if you guys want to. And before we leave, I wanted to say that because I saw something the other day that sometimes folks feel like companies underprice themselves.
Uh-huh.
Here's my opinion. Don't compare your price to other people, right? You price where you need to be for what you want to accomplish. Like people feel like, and it might be Belgium, people feel like we're underpriced. I feel like we're priced where we need to be at. Like we have intentions, we have goals, we're accomplishing that. That's where we need to be at. You don't have to be where everybody else is at. So I would never tell new starting companies, well, price where other people are at. Don't undercharge. No, figure out what your stuff is, what your margins are, and do it for yourself. Because we do got to change the stigma that if it's a low price, it's a bad product. I'll challenge that any day of the week with ours, right? Any day of the week. And I think those who've used our product would argue that with us. So don't get hung up on price. We're really not having to sell. It's always $12. But
it's always $12. Yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot to tell you those orders you packed when you got back. I was going to tell you to throw something in each of them since they waited.
They're already gone.
Yeah, I forgot.
They're already out.
Yeah, so, but we do try to throw stuff in. Porters, yeah. Lightest field. True. Sometimes it's fun to be in the red though, Ellie. Ellie's so tiny in a little picture. She looks so happy. She looks like if you could squint and look, doesn't Ellie just like a happy elf, like an elfkin? She's like a happy elf, like a Tinkerbell, like she just looks funny. Not funny, but looks fun. Homebrewing because I bet. Yeah, I've always thought about tinkering with home brews, but the thing is, I don't really drink that much, and I feel like I'm like a all in or all out kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I would go all in for a week and be done and spend all this money on shit I had no use for.
And then, you have all this stuff.
That's what I do. She'll say, oh, same thing with the rug stuff. No, I still intend on busting the rug stuff out, making more rugs. It's just at the moment, I don't have the space.
Gotcha. $50 for an oil?
Yeah, I would never. I mean, there's times where price does indicate quality. There are times because sometimes it takes a lot of money to make something really good, so you need to charge a lot. But in this industry, that's just
that's. I mean, I don't know what ingredients made that $50 because.
So when I formulated for Alley Cat, my goal was to make an exotic blend, but offer it at a non-exotic price. So I made a blend that could have been $50 or $60, but there was no way in hell I was doing that.
Yeah.
Hell, we could sell ours now for $20, and it would be acceptable. But
yeah, we totally could.
Hey, Chief is here. I mean, Chief joined late, but welcome. You're here, sir.
Yeah, we could do $19.99.
Mike, yeah, Mr. Homie the homie, I would have, yeah. My wife would probably divorce me because that stuff can get expensive. But yeah, I would. I was interested in like doing ciders or mead, but I also don't have the patience to wait for something to be done.
Yeah,
Right?
it takes some time. Yeah.
I think baking cookies is bullshit. I want my cookies done now when I want to eat them. Why do I gotta wait 15 minutes? I don't like waiting for cookies, right? Yeah, Elliot is all right. Well, it is time to go. So, Chief, thanks for joining. Beyond words, I appreciate you being here, sir. But we do end it at 8 normally because Jonnie decides to work with the werewolves.
I get differential pay, so I'm good.
Do you?
Yeah. Up until like 8 a.m. too. So like 4 hours out of every shift is you know, it's like I think it's like $1.50 more an hour.
Yeah, I love Michael's last name, Hiromi. And I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like Hiromi the homie, like I would have, if I grew up with Michael, that would have been Hiromi the homie all the time.
There you go.
And that's why you eat cookie dough. I don't like cookie dough necessarily. I want cookies, but I want them done. I don't want to wait.
Do you like do you like hold a spoonful of cookie dough in a lighter and just and then
No.
when it gets cooked, it's easy.
No. All right. The more we talk about cookies, we're never getting off. So, as I said, thank you guys for joining us. We do appreciate it. If you've ordered from us before and you haven't left a review on the website, please go on the website, leave a review. It does help us beyond measure.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't tried us, place an order. We know it's your first order. Might get something extra in your thing. We like to give to people who support us. So you might find something extra in there. Maybe some soap or some sack suds, or you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
But have a good week. Have a good weekend. We have a busy weekend. Kids are going back to school.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had fried cookie dough and
Fried cookie dough.
dough. I mean, see, we're never getting out of here if we talk about this stuff. Just call me Romy Rome. Hey, there you go. When I had friends. Sir, you're always in the presence of friends with us, so you do have friends. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week at 7. Do have a good weekend. I hope you guys really have a great weekend. If you have to work all weekend, sorry, but hopefully it goes well for you. And with that said, Jonnie, anything before I end it? Say a prayer for Johnny's nuts.
I'll be fine.
All right. We'll see you guys. You have a good one.
Later.
All right.